Hi, I'm Kendall Geisel. Today is the 29th of June and I will be doing the Waves Hands-On Lab. Okay, part 1, I've placed 5 marbles here in a groove so that they touch each other, and I'm going to roll another marble to show how the vibration of waves transmits through the line and how the marbles move once a force is exerted on it. Okay, ready? Okay, so I'm going to hit it with 2 marbles. So more moved in a wave-like fashion. Now I'm going to do 3. So they all move one after the other like a wave. So you see how it goes like this. Okay. Part 2 of the procedure. Now I have to move the rope up and down to make transverse waves. Okay, ready? Okay, it's not easy to see, but it did create a transverse wave like so, with crest and troughs. Okay, part 3, I filled a flat pan to the halfway mark with water, and then I filled this medicine dropper with water, and now I'm going to drop water into the center. Okay, and you can see it just goes straight out and then is reflected back to the center. Now towards the edge. So you can see as it hits, it moves from here to the other side, filling the entire thing. Okay, part 4, I'm going to use the same pan of water from part 3, but this time instead of dropping water into the center, I'm going to drop a small stone. Okay, ready? One more time. So that acted the same way as dropping a drop of water into the center. You could see how the waves went from the center to the medium on the outside, back to the center. One more time. Right. It had a longer lasting effect because the mass was greater. Okay, now I'm going to do the same thing with the penny, but drop it flat in the water. Okay, ready? So that also did the same thing. The amplitude seemed to be greater, however. You could see, or the wavelength. So still it went from the center to the barrier, back to the center. Okay, question number 1. For each procedure above, name the type of wave created and draw a diagram. So number 1 with the marbles, it was a longitudinal, and then for the water ones, it was transverse, and then for the rope one, it was also transverse. Number 2, what are the properties that a medium must possess in order for the waves to transmit through it? Simply, a medium must be flexible so that the wave can remain erect. Question number 3, the essential difference between a longitudinal and a transverse wave is basically that a longitudinal moves from left to right, and instead of crests and troughs, it's a rarefaction and compression, and a transverse moves up and down, and instead of rarefaction and compression, it's crest and troughs.